Students watching, you join us as we stand to say our consonant chart. Class, stand. Begin. T, table. L, lamp. O, B, bell. B, and next. M, milk. H, horse. S, sun. C, cat. D, dog. D, G, goat. G. Have a seat on the front of that chart. You did such an excellent job. I am so proud of you, but we don't just have a front of a chart, we also have the what? Back. You're right, we have the back, so will you help me? You will? Fantastic. Thank you, friends watching. R, ring, F, fox, J, jar, K, kite, V, violin, W, wagon, Y, yarn, P, pig, Z, zebra, Q, queen, X, fox, axe. Good. Now, we live in Pensacola. So where would we go in the city to see wild animals? We would go to where, Kylie?
The zoo.
You're right. Zoo begins with a new consonant that we are going to learn in this lesson. I want you to look right up here on our board. I have the zoo. What do I have? The zoo. Good. This is the zoo. Let's see what we have. This is capital Z. Say capital Z, hoo.
Capital Z, hoo.
Capital Z, mamma mia.
Capital Z, mamma mia.
Capital Z, yes sir.
Capital Z, yes sir.
When I think of capital Z, Mrs. Turner thinks of a line that just looks like a zigzag line. Did you hear that? Zigzag. It reminds me of Z. This is capital Z. What is this name?
Capital Z.
Good. What is it, Mason?
Capital Z.
Good. Cooper?
Capital Z.
Sky?
Capital Z.
Carson?
Capital Z.
Students watching? Yes, friends, this is capital Z. Now, capital Z isn't always very, very what? Big. Sometimes he is small. So let's look here. This is zero. Everyone say zero.
Zero.
Zero. So let's look. Oh, I have little Z. Say hi, little Z.
Hi, little Z.
This is little Z. He looks just like capital Z, except he is smaller. He is what?
Smaller.
Good. Cadence, tell me the name.
Capital Z.
Good. Nicholas.
Little Z.
Students watching? Little Z. Kai.
Little Z.
You know, this is too easy. I'm going to trick you. Are you ready?
Capital Z. Capital Z. Little Z. Capital Z. Capital Z.
Good.
Capital Z. Little Z.
Give yourself a high five. I like your hard work. Wow, I didn't even get to trick you with that. You have good watching eyes. Jalen.
Little Z.
Good. Kylie.
Capital Z.
Lincoln.
Little Z.
Micah.
Capital Z.
Olivia.
Little Z.
Callie.
Little Z.
Boys and girls, that is terrific. They look the same, except capital Z is bigger. Good. These are capital Z and little z. Now, if every letter makes a sound, Z will not say It will not say or I. Z, listen, What picture do you see that will help us remember what Z says? What is it, Carter?
Zebra.
Zebra. So in our lesson today, you have heard zoo, zero, zebra. We are going to learn our Z sentence, and then if you can work hard, we are going to say it fun ways. And you know, I have to tell you, friends watching, that your friends at Table 2 are setting such a good example. I love it. So listen carefully. I'm going to move these just up a little bit. Z says Z as in zebra. Z says Z, Z, Z. Boys and girls, listen again. Z says Z as in zebra. Z says Z, Z, Z. Can you help me? Z says Z as in zebra. Z says Z. Stand. I can't wait to see which table will be the most dependable in our lesson today. Begin. Z says Z as in zebra. Z says Z. Have a seat. Let's have a table contest. Table 1, please stand. Begin.
Z says Z as a zebra. Z says Z.
Oh, that was good. Table 2 and my friends watching, begin. Z says Z as in
Zebra. Z says Z.
Excellent. Table 3, are you ready to give God your best? Begin. Z says Z as in
Zebra. Z says Z.
Oh, that was your best. I could tell. Girls, stand. Z says Z as in zebra. Z says Z. Boys, stand. Begin. Z says Z as in zebra. Z says Z. Now, I promised, but I'm looking for the table where everybody has a smile, and I'll call on your table and you can say it together. Listen. Apple, zing. Table 1.
Zing.
Yes, it was zing. How about, are you ready? Buzz letter. Table 3. Buzz. How about dive, zero. Table 2.
Zero.
Good. What about car and zip? Students watching. It is zip. You knew that zip started with Z. What about elephant, zoom? Oh, girls.
Zoom.
That was terrific. How about zebra, camel? Boys.
Zebra.
Why did you say zebra, Mason?
Because it has a Z at the beginning.
Good. Snack, zipper. Lincoln.
Zipper.
Yes, zipper. You do hear Z in zipper. What about, are you ready? Bus, zone. Olivia.
Zone.
Zone. I do hear Z in zone. This is the last one. Are you ready? Salami, zucchini. Which is it?
Zucchini.
It is zucchini. Class, stand. Tell me your sentence. Begin. Z says Z as zebra. Z says Z. Let's. Number 1, the direction says fill in the bubble under the letter that completes each word. Let's do the first one together. I have the blend what? Bog. So let's sound it out. Bog, bog, box, box. Which makes it a word? What letter? S. So we'll fill in that bubble neatly. Look at Mrs. Turner. Do you see how neatly I filled in that bubble? I didn't scribble on it. I didn't draw extra on it. I was very careful. So that word is box. Go to the next one and do it on your own. You're doing it on your own, and when you're finished, pencil, rest, and smile at me. What did you fill in, Cooper?
G.
He filled in the G. Well, boys and girls, help Mrs. Turner. Look this way. Let's read the blend. Pig, 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 pin, pin. Cooper was right. It was pig, so you should have filled in the G. Let's do the next one together. Sound it with me. web, web, wet, wet. The direction says fill in the bubble under the letter that completes each word. Web is a word, wet is a word, but what matches the picture, class?
Web.
Web. So what letter will I fill in, Micah?
B.
I will fill in B. Go to the next one, do it on your own. Go to the next row and do that first one on your own. Boys and girls, so what did you fill in, students watching? Good, you're right. You should have filled in D. If they filled in D, what would our word be, friends?
Mud.
Mud. Go to this next one. Let's do it together. Hat. Begin. Hat, hat, ham. So is it hat or ham?
Hat.
Hat. Good. So what letter should I fill in, Tessa?
T.
T. Do the last one on your own. What did you fill in, Safa?
X.
You filled in X? Why do you think she filled in X, Michaela?
Because there's a picture of 6 and it says 6.
Yes, X says X, and it would make it say 6 to complete the word. Look down here at number 2. You're going to do this independently. The direction says read the sentences, and you're going to do that in your brain so that your friends can't hear you. Read the sentences, fill in the bubble next to the sentence that tells about the picture. You may begin. Read both choices, then fill in the bubble next to the sentence that tells about the picture. Remember, our eyes are going to stay on our own paper. We want to make sure that we're using the brain God gave us. Boys and girls, turn your attention right this way. Look up here. Let's read this first sentence together. Begin. Mom fed the hens. Let's read the next sentence. Mom fed the ducks. Look at the picture. Which one did you fill in, Holly?
Ducks. Mom fed the ducks.
Yes, Mom fed the ducks. So boys and girls, you should have filled in the second sentence. Now listen carefully. Corn. Turn your paper over to the back. Boys and girls, I would like for you to look at the back of your paper. On the back of your paper, it says Fun with Phonics. Students watching, your on-site teacher may choose to let you do this now, or they may have you complete it at a different time. Let me read the directions to you. Read each word and follow the road to get to the 3 little pigs. You will begin here where it says begin here. You're going to read each word in your brain until you get to those 3 little pigs. Then here's where your crayons come in. When you're finished reading all of those words, you may color your picture. Boys and girls in our class, you may quietly take out your crayon box. Remember, you are not going to color until you read each of those words. Students watching, I would encourage you to read some of those words to your on-site teacher. I know that they're going to be so proud of you. So for the remainder of our lesson, we're going to read those words and we're going to color this picture. Take your time, do your best, and have a cheerful heart.